I'm Corey and I'm back from Kid Museum to teach you a little bit more about TinkerCAD. In the last video, we talked about how we can change our basic shapes and add more. Today, we're going to focus on subtracting shapes from each other, another big thing TinkerCAD can do. So, as you can see, I have my cylinder and my box from last time. But now, instead of trying to stack them on top of each other, I'm going to see if I can take that cylinder and make a hole through my box. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on my cylinder. Now if I come over here, I have a little menu and I can see my cylinder is solid. But I can also click on hole. When I click on that, my box turns transparent, see-through. Now that's telling TinkerCAD that this object is going to be a subtraction. But I need to tell TinkerCAD, what am I subtracting it from? I'm going to subtract from that cube. So I need to select both objects. Well, right now I only have one, so I'm going to hold down my Shift key and click on my box. And now you can see it says Shapes 2. I can also hold down my left click over to the side and drag that selection box over both objects. That'll do it too. But now that I have them both selected, I'm going to come over above where it says Shapes and click on this button. This is our group button. Now, TinkerCAD has taken away my objects from each other, only where they overlap. But that's not really what I want. That's not a hole through my box. So I'm going to come back up here. Next to my group is my ungroup, so I can put them apart again. Now I'm going to click to the side to deselect my objects, click back on my cylinder, and let's drop it down into our shape. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little more. There we go. And it's not quite center, so I'm going to edge it over a little bit. Now I'm going to select both objects again and regroup them. There we go. Now I have a nice hole through my cylinder. So that's how we can use our TinkerCAD to create new objects by adding and subtracting from each other. There's one other really cool feature TinkerCAD has that I want to talk about, and that's called our Scribble tool. So most of our basic shapes are normal everyday objects, but our Scribble is something special. If I click and drag that into our space, I get a whole new screen. This is a drawing screen, so I can draw a brand new object. Let's say I want to make a smiley face. I'm going to go ahead, let's see, we're going to draw one eye, and maybe two eyes, and then a big grin. Oh, maybe this is a little off, so I'm going to grab my eraser and just clean up that edge. There we go. And as you can see up here, I have a little preview of what it's going to look like. When I'm ready, I can go ahead and click Done, and my new smiley face object is in my space. I can now make it bigger, I can make it smaller, I can rotate it, just like any other object. I hope you had a fun time learning TinkerCAD with me, and I can't wait to hear about all the cool things you make. So from Kid Museum, bye for now.